Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Even if it pronounces me something you wish.
Welcome everybody to the very first Let's Play on my Let's Play channel. I want to get some few things out of the way, but to start off, we are playing SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, and I thought what better way to start off my Let's Play channel than to play a game to make up for the horrible SpongeBob game I was just forced to play to do that review. But there are a few things I want to talk about before we continue on. Basically, what this channel is going to be like. What I want to do is I want to have one main series, which is going to be Battle for Bikini Bottom, where I go through a game, 100% it, and give you a entertaining and nice walkthrough for it. Now, secondly, I want some other fun stuff on the channel. Just some random stuff that I can do every once in a while. So maybe we'll have some Steam games, some 9Z, just some one-offs, maybe even other series. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But we'll have the one main 100% videos that come through, and other than that, every once in a while, maybe every other video, maybe once a week, who knows, there will be an extra video of me just doing random fun stuff. But just a disclaimer, if this Let's Play sucks horribly, I'm completely sorry, because this is my first Let's Play in a long time. I used to do Let's Plays, and they also sucked. If you want to watch them, they're on my main channel under a playlist. But if this Let's Play sucks, then I am very sorry for you guys. But basically, let's get it started. We're going to start up, and I'll just let the first cutscene play out for you guys.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1. Is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master. I made you. No, oh, my good China.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
Alrighty, and we're back. That was... I always love that first cutscene.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Wow! What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Ow! Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. Ow! So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Now, this first beginning part of the Let's Play is obviously going to be a little shorter on the talking side, just because there's a lot of cutscenes and I don't want to be talking over the cutscenes. If you didn't notice when I started up the game, there was another save file with 100% already.
A note from Mr. Krabs! And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
So there was already a save file with 100% on it, and that's because last night I went through, well, last 2 nights, I went through and I 100%ed this game. So I basically know everything I'm doing and have to collect it, and I did a little bit of like, basically, what am I trying to say here? Basically some note reading beforehand to make sure I'm not forgetting anything just for this episode, and what's going to be, had to go through and make sure I don't miss anything for you guys. Now the sign here basically just stated, hey, look up, this does this, yay. Right stick, basically your camera stick, like any other PlayStation game. It's not very hard. There's shiny things to collect, but I already collected them all in this room, so the sign is literally showing us nothing. So, basically the first few episodes are going, well, maybe just this first episode, depending on how many I go through, it's going to be a lot of cutscenes and stuff, like this TV here.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Now, the first episode here is going to be mostly walking around Bikini Bottom in the first area, and then probably the beginning of the first level, depending on how long this takes. Now, basically the first few levels here, I'm going to be saying basically a lot. I already realized that. Great. Repeating words has already started. I am going to be the best Let's Player in the world. Now, if you get hit, you take damage. Just like any other... Oh. There's your demonstration. Get hit, you take damage. And SpongeBob has these underwear here. These will be scattered throughout the levels. Pick them up, get some more health. Great. Later on, we start off with 3, but later on we can get up to 6 underwear, which will allow us to... It'll allow us to take some more damage. Okay. Now, these tikis here, you smash them, you break them, you get some items. kind of like Crash Bandicoot, any platformer game, you break stuff, you get stuff. These shiny collectibles, you're going to need them later into the game. I'm skipping all of these tutorial cutscene things because I'm going to be explaining it all to you anyways. You're going to be getting these shiny things. Hit this button, it drops that more shiny things. Now, square, if you're playing on PS2, is going to be your attack button. It's going to be used to kill basically everything in the game. There are a few exceptions to that, and I'll bring them up when they come later. To hit the button, basically, again, all of these instructions will be on PlayStation 2. You're going to be jumping and pressing circle. There's a little butt slash, brings that down. But these shinies are going to be used to unlock different areas of levels later on, and a few, basically Mr. Krabs, as you were listening to earlier, is asking SpongeBob to collect these shiny things. Now, if you collect enough, you can bring them to Mr. Krabs and he'll give you a golden spatula for them. The golden spatulas are needed to unlock new levels and to beat the game. They're basically your jiggies or stars of this game. Now, there's one last button in this room that we need to hit. It gives us a sock. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump on this ball here and hit the button, but that can be a pain in the butt. So we're just going to jump on the door and hit the button instead. Makes things so much easier. That ball can be a pain in the butt. It likes to move around a lot. It likes to do some really not nice things. I was having a lot of trouble with it earlier, but here's your first sock. It's a collectible. You're like, what do socks have to do with SpongeBob? Patrick has lost 80 socks. I don't know how he lost 80 socks, but he's lost 80 socks. You're going to need to collect 80 of them later on to bring back to Patrick, and eventually he'll give you, every 10 socks you get, he'll give you a spatula. So you collect 80 socks, you'll get 8 spatulas from Patrick. Basically, we're going to be holding on to all of our socks until the very end of the game, and at that point, that's when I'll be telling you guys to go to Patrick and basically give him all of his socks. Just to make things easier for us and to make our spatula counts kind of the same, so basically you know you're at the right point and you have the same amount of items as I do as we're going through the levels. Now we got our first spatula, that's the first collectible. It allows us to leave SpongeBob's house and move out into the open world of Battle for Bikini Bottom. I really love this. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this game, is just the hub world. It's so open and
there's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
Now, like I was saying, this whole open world here is something that I really enjoy because it lets you explore like all of Bikini Bottom. Like you can go all the way back there. There's like 2 more areas that we have to unlock, but we can't go there quite yet because we need to get a few more golden spatulas, which we won't be getting for a while. But there are a few things.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy.
So, Mr. Krabs here, like I was saying, he will give you golden spatulas for money. Basically, the increments increase every time you go to them. I think the first one is like 2,500, and then it goes all the way up to like 7,500. Basically, we're going to be waiting until the very end to collect all these golden spatulas, just because it's a pain in the butt, and there's a later level in the game that is going to make collecting going to be making collecting shiny things a lot easier for us. Now, there are a few more things in this area that we have to collect.
SpongeBob, I just...
Bubble butt.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
We were already trying that out, but yes, you press the triangle button, you'll do a little head smash. So we're gonna walk on over to Squidward's house, and we're gonna annoy him a little bit, because we need some golden spatulas and some socks, and that's how we do it.
Those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game.
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Ha ha! Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
Now, that's a hint at a secret sock or golden spatula, I think. I can't remember, we'll be finding out in a second here. But first off, we're going to go through Squidward's house and literally break everything. Just ruin his day and break everything. And on top of that, we're going to be adding a mustache to his painting. Because that's what good friends do. But break everything, jump in the window, jump on his head, break a bunch of stuff, bam! Sock in his window. Another hidden sock. There's a lot of those around. There's not too many that are weird and hidden all over the place, but those are one of them. Now, if you continuously jump around Squidward, he'll give you a golden spatula.
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
I've always loved Squidward. One of my favorite characters in the show. That along with Patrick. Speaking of Patrick, we're going to be heading over to him now. Patrick is a little bit interesting with his sock circumstance. There's another point really late into the game that has to do with Patrick that I really love. You guys will get to see that, and I'll point it out when it happens. It's one of my favorite parts with Patrick. So we're going to head on over to Patrick, and we're going to pick up a sock.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
There's probably one of the easiest socks to get in the game. It's right next to Patrick. Can't be missed. Now, you can collect these shiny things all over. It's probably a good idea to do so, just because it'll make it easier for you later in the game. Though there is a spot coming up soon where you can grind for shiny objects very easily if need be. It's not the best place, but it is a great place to start at. Nothing really interesting in Patrick's house other than a sock that we need. First off, jump on the couch and grab this shiny thing because it's worth more. The bigger they are, the more expensive they are. Purple's worth the most, then it goes blue, and everything under that is just too small to even care. Leave it to Patrick to lose a sock in his house. I don't even know how that's possible. But there is one more golden spatula outside here that we need to get before we can continue on to Bikini Bottom. Not Bikini Bottom, Jellyfish Fields, which will be the first level that we go through. So you have a button here, you bubble bounce on this, which will activate a little platform there. But that's not quite enough. We need to smack this, which will activate a timer and activate some more platforms, which, as you can see, there's a golden spatula there. So, by the time you get back to Patrick's Rock, the platform should be back, and oh no, I forgot about that. Okay.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying.
That was my fault.
Push.
Should have remembered that. But basically, activate the second button I activated first, then this one. It'll give you enough time to jump onto the house, grab the golden pair of underwear, which gives you allows you to take 4 pieces of damage. And after that, we can grab our third spatula and the last one that we can currently get inside the Bikini Bottom. Now, if you want to make sure that you have a good chunk of what I'm basically showing you here, is you can press start and you can check the list of stuff that you still need. Now, question marks are items that you haven't gotten yet. Gold ones are ones that you have collected, and grayed out ones are ones that you've learned the mission but haven't gotten the spatula yet. And as you can see, there are a ton of levels, and we will be completely filling all of these out. There's an example of a gray frying one. It's a return 10 socks to Patrick, and then you'll get that golden spatula there. Same with this one, you start off with 3,000 shiny objects. Now, for Mr. Krabs, in total, to unlock everything, you are going to need a total of 39,500 shiny objects, which sounds like a lot, but there is a place later into the game, like I stated, where you can get shiny objects relatively fast. But that's about all the time we have for today. Tomorrow, well, next time, whenever the next video goes up, we will be entering Jellyfish Fields and having a good time in Jellyfish Fields. Again, first Let's Play. If it sucks, I'm sorry. If it doesn't, well, then I'll continue doing it. Well, I'm going to continue doing it anyways because I'm having fun with it. If you guys have any hints, tips on how to do better, post them in the comments below. And since this is a kind of response to me not being able to stream anymore, post some comments in the comment section below. Any questions, anything you want me to answer, and I will feel free to answer them in the next video whenever I have time. And thank you again, and I'll see you all in the next video.